If we'd met me back, then you'd have thought I was trouble. Mad, bad, and blah blah blah. This was my skill, seeming to be something I wasn't. I could be intimidating, wild, and unpredictable. I could flash that smile that said it might be all good or maybe else cut your face. And you believe it. But it was bullshit. I'm no tough guy. Worse than that, I was a coward. And burnout. Hollow. My soul rotten. Most likely I'd have broke down and cried if anyone saw through the act and call my bluff. This was when I was living in Madrid, and when I found my skills most valuable. I got in tight with Aussie, a Montenegrin dealer. Aussie clocked me for the chancer I was on day one. But I guess he also saw the worth in having a clean-cut white boy who could walk in, chest puffed out, to those smoky back rooms where a dozen devious eyes watch for any sign of weakness. And so a couple times a week, I do the runs. Cash or product. Across the city. Always mixing my routines, outfits, routes. Planning the randomness. Favoring public transport over cars. Blending into the crowd. Hiding in plain sight. No one suspects the clean-cut white boy. I was good at it, and the money stacked up, but nothing I could buy filled the hole in me. I found no joy indulging in excess, no comfort in luxuries. My heart was dull. I could feel the soggy weight of its limpness in my chest. That life will do that to you. Hanging around people like Aussie will do that to you. Bearing witness to daily brutality. You got to let the heart go dull, or else you won't make it. One time I was on a run from Lava Pies up to Canillas. Always take the unpredictable route. I caught the metro to Argels in the west, double back to Ciudad Lineal in the east, and then the bus down to the end of Arturo Soria, where I jumped on the metro again heading north. Always keep them guessing. It was late September. I remember it well. Thunder rolled in earlier that day, and the rains came down heavy. But as I climbed the stairs of Ciudad Lineal station, the clouds were clearing and the sun was breaking through again. It was cooler now, the choking heat gone for the first time in months. The thick stench of boiling car fumes replaced with the soft scent of damp leaves. I caught the first number 70 bus down Arturo Soria. It was mostly empty, and I took a seat near the door to feel the breeze whenever we made a stop. A young couple sat in the seats across from me. Teenagers, 16 or 17. Coiled around each other in the way young lovers do. Him faintly dozing in her arms. They carried battered tennis rackets and wore tired-looking athletic gear. Probably spent the day at one of the private sports clubs that Madrid's posh kids frequent. They had that way about them that their tattiness couldn't mask. The healthy glow of privilege. Softly tanned, long-limbed. She was pretty. He looked like a Greek god in the making. And I remember, to my surprise, thinking they seemed sweet, whispering and giggling with each other in their own private world. And then she began to sing to him. It went, if you want to sing out, and if you want to be free, 'cause there's a million things to be you know that there are. She sang very softly, and he closed his eyes and leaned his head into her chest. And I felt as though I knew everything about them. They were at that moment in youth where all paths are laid before you, and you feel like you can just reach out and snatch your future. And these kids had beautiful futures ahead of them. But she knew something he didn't. Theirs was not a shared future. She was not his match. By next summer, his gangly frame will fill out. The last traces of goofiness gone. New circles will form. New possibilities. New excitements. And she'll lose him. And she sang. And if you want to be high, and if you want to be low, 'cause there's a million ways to go you know that there are. Knowing that this is fleeting. Slipping away from her as steadily as the bus creaks on its journey. And still she sang. You know, it's up to you anything you can do, and if you find a new way, well, you can do it today, well, you can make it all true, and you can make it undo. My stop came, but my legs were gone, and I didn't think I'd make it, but I clambered off the bus, sweat, dripping breath, panting, my foul heart blinded and scorched by the light of dawn. I wish I could tell you that was all it took, that I dumped all my wares in the nearest bin and put as much distance between me and the life as possible, never to look back. But it took years for me to be able to let the light in, step by step, 2 forward and 1 back like all recovery. Always try to remember the words to a song I once heard.